Beautiful.
We're all on.
Love it.
Peace and love.
Lovely.
I'll take guitar's taking me back to the 60s. Very psychedelic.
You should see our other guitars.
Oh, my other guitars are insane, and yeah.
That's nothing.
And they're all cracked from all flights.
Oh, but they open up. It's okay with coffee on the table?
Where are you from, Frank?
Corsica.
Corsica.
Yeah. But if it's easier, you can say Paris. So, all the Corsican people are gonna be very mad about me, but.
Please say Paris then. What do you want me to say? Paris or Corsica?
Corsica. That's the right place.
Where from in Australia are you from, Jane?
I'm from Melbourne.
Melbourne. The old-fashioned part.
Yeah.
The part of Australia with a tiny bit of history.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh,
An old
I'm
tram.
just the outer. Sorry.
An old tram.
Exactly. You know well.
I've been.
Yeah.
Lucky enough to have been only once.
Yeah.
Right?
Telephone on the flight board, I guess.
I just have to ask you to be quiet again now while I introduce the travel. Is that all right? Yes. Then, as soon as the travel's over, we'll be on. Here we go. Starship. Nothing's gonna stop us now. It's coming up to 2:15. We're going to meet Perfect Blue Sky in just a moment. Who are they? You'll find out with me in, what, 2 minutes? After the latest on the roads and the rails, here's Barry.
Thanks very much, Steve. And on the seafront at Southend-on-Sea, pretty slow traffic both ways where the...
So after this, shall we do introductions and then have a song straight away?
Absolutely, yeah. The song will be the single, Give You My Love.
The new single?
Yeah, the new single, Give You My Love. Do you need the CD or you?
No, you're going to play it live, yeah? But it's on here, yeah?
Yeah.
Is this just the single?
No, it's the whole album.
Right.
Yeah, it's the first track there.
Yeah, if you want to. I know you don't wear them, but that's because.
Remember, if you're going to talk, you might have to get a bit nearer the microphone when you're talking, rather than singing.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I won't talk that much. Please.
I'll be kind. I'm always kind.
Motorways are okay across the county, no problems on the trains. Next update in 30 minutes.
Little trail about cricket, and then we're on. All right.
123 3551 BBC Essex Travel. This is BBC Essex, the home of every single Essex cricket game.
Cricket.
Cricket.
That's an Aussie thing.
Cricket.
On Friday, Essex face Surrey in the County Championship. BBC Essex will have ball-by-ball commentary from 11 on the BBC Sport website or app.
You don't need headphones, do you? Nah.
Essex against Surrey. Friday from 11.
Essex. Steve Scruton. This is BBC Essex.
Well, I tell you what, they seem very friendly. Perfect Blue Sky are with me in the studio. Together they are Jane, Pina and Frank, and we're going to meet them all now. Boys and girls, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Just to prove, I have a studio full of not only people, but bits of equipment as well. The tambourines, guitars. Oh, for goodness sake. They're going to make a right racket. No, seriously, it's going to be music. It's going to be lovely music. We'll find out more about them after we perhaps hear their single. They've got a brand new single out. It's a it's a video single, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, that's right, yeah.
Okay, so this is Perfect Blue Sky playing live on BBC Essex for the very first time. Take it away.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Sunset to sunrise.
instrument that you were playing there, I think I could manage. And it looks like a pair of binoculars. What is that? What is that
The
thing?
shaker.
The shaker. Let me have it. Can I?
Yeah, sure.
You know, this is the one thing.
Yeah, it's very Biggles, isn't it?
In fact,
Like
I-
binoculars.
it's pretty hard to play a shake. I can't do it because you have to like find the right rhythm with the sand moving. And that it looks simpler than it is. It's a latency when you play it.
Pina, thank you for ruining my.
Oh, sorry, no, I
You
would
need
go.
a lot of skill, and I've just ruined it.
No, you would go for the tambourine. I go for tambourine any day.
You can try a tambourine.
Let me introduce the guys to you and the girl. Jane is from Australia.
Hello.
Pina is from Sweden.
That's right. Hello. Hey.
And Frank is from, well, somewhere. Corsica, probably.
Yes,
Is
it
that
is.
close enough for you?
Yes,
he
it
said,
is.
you know,
Bonjour.
don't say too much about where I'm from, he said, but Corsica will do. A real European feel to this band, then. I say that because Australia was in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah.
You're a sort of a token European at the moment.
Yeah.
How did you guys get together? I mean, how on earth did this happen?
Well, basically, it started off with me and Jane meeting back in 2006. I'm also a music producer. I produced a few albums, and there was a common friend to us, an American blues player, who recommended me. He said, like, "Oh, I have this chick over in the States. She's fantastic, and she's working on an album. I think you guys would be a perfect match because she's looking for someone to do the final mixes on the album." So I said, "Yeah, let's try it." So she jumped on a plane, brought the files with her, and flew over to Sweden, and that's where it started.
So where did you pick Frank up then? Along the way somewhere, was he?
Yeah, well, Frank is a part of our extended family. You know, he's been a friend with Jane for a long time. I mean, I can leave him to talk about that, but
Yeah.
he's been around for a long time. We played with him too in different constellations. You know, he's a very good friend of ours and consider a family.
Yeah, so we're all part of the clan really, and we've played in different countries, different places. I don't know. Frank and I were on tour around 2000 or something, working on
Earlier, I guess.
Yeah, and earlier. Yeah, I think we've been
98.
98.
Yeah.
I mean, it says
Yeah.
here, 60s, 70s psychedelic rock, classic rock. Well, the psychedelic thing, I mean, you can't see this because it's radio. Pina is dressed pretty 60s-ish. He's got the beads and he's got a waistcoat.
That's the look.
The look. He's got ponytails. Very, very sort of flower power. And the guitar that Jane has is real psychedelic stuff. It's completely painted, this acoustic guitar. It's lovely. It's got swirls and it's got orange and lilac and gold and blue and black little suns on it. It's lovely.
Oh,
Very psychedelic.
Thank you,
And
yeah.
there's a lot of beads going on here. A lot of beads and jewellery and stuff.
and a little sunflowers. There's
Just scattered around my desk.
Yeah,
Sunflowers.
actually, yeah.
Are they real?
No.
Thank
But we
goodness for
actually
that.
we bring them on tour with us all the time. They're actually from our home. We've left them all over the BBC
Have you?
stations around the country. Yeah, actually. So we got one little one left.
Oh, I wonder if that might be coming
Yeah.
my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very nice though. It's nice. You brighten the place up.
Thank you.
And to be honest with you, on a day like today,
Yeah.
we need to be cheered up.
Yeah.
And as musicians, I mean, let's just take a moment to reflect on today, because I know you're gonna sing another song for us in a moment, which is something you've chosen especially for today.
That's right.
I mean, real tragedy.
Yeah.
Another music venue. We think about Bataclan and France, and here we go again.
Yeah, no, our thoughts goes to all the victims and all the families, and it's just, words can't express, how it feels when something like this happens. We've seen it also in Stockholm, like I say, in France, and several times here in the UK too.
And in Australia when I was there. Yes.
There are no winners in this. It's just,
No.
unfortunately, it is.
The one thing that will always shine through, of course, is music. Will always shine through, and as we've been saying all day, life has to continue. We have to get on with our lives. We can't let an event like this, change things.
No.
And one thing that's always stable, I think, is music. Don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the music is the truth, is the voice of the people. And many times and right through history, we've actually sung to express or understand where we are, and summarize our cultures in life and so forth. And that's something that circumstances can't take away from us. Is our spirit, is our soul for what is true. That's just the blueprint.
Let's talk about your genre and your music. I mean, we've just heard something which would be typical of your performance. Yeah, is that right?
That's
I mean,
right.
that's the sound you make,
Yeah.
and it does have that sort of, a bit of a flashback to it, you know, back to the 70s or even the 60s. Is that where you feel you're at? Is that what it's about?
The thing is, it's not on purpose in that sense, but what we aspire to is timelessness. We want to make music that feels timeless. We want someone to be able in 20 years from now pick up the guitar and being able to play the song. We don't want it to be based on a certain keyboard sound or, you know, a certain beat or whatever it might be. It's all about the songcraft and the art, you know. So that's where we put our heart. It's always been about the song. You know, can Bob Dylan do it? Well, then it's probably a good song. You know.
I'm glad you mentioned Bob Dylan because you know it's, your music from that one song that we've heard has a sort of a folky feel. It's story stuff, isn't it?
Thank you.
It is story stuff,
Yeah.
and that's what you want to tell.
And we definitely we like to honour our influences because because that's pretty much what has led us to this point. You know, everybody is influenced by something. And we just like summarise and make our own alphabet version of it, so to speak. You know, we love bands like Fleetwood Mac or Wishbone Ash or Led Zeppelin, for example. I mean, these are our forefathers, and we just go, look, okay, it's already been done, but what have you got to say? It's what you've got to say, and that's relevant to this this music in this time period.
And I think I'm right in saying that when you perform, you do tell little stories between the songs, don't you?
Yeah.
To take us, is it to take us back to that particular time where the song is influenced from, or I mean, why have you decided to do things slightly differently to other people?
I think you get a different relationship with the song when you hear at least where our thoughts come from and what it means to us, and then you can give it your own meaning after that. Like this is what it means to me. Once a song is done, you know, it belongs to the person who listens to it. But I think all the songs that we're doing and are writing, they have a purpose. We don't write them to be popular or want to be famous in that sense. Everyone wants to live off the music, of course, but our spirit lies in the actual songcraft. You know, that's number one. It's not about getting it played, doing all those things and getting huge tours. It's about actually expressing your art and who you are. That has to come first, because if you're not satisfied with that, your life is going to be very tough, you know.
And where are you touring at the moment?
Well, next show is coming up tomorrow.
It's in London, actually. Yes,
at 2 to 9.
Yeah, our launch party.
Yeah, it's going to be a release party for our album. We've got some special guests too, so I would love to see people come out there.
And is it a long tour? Are you going to be on the road for a while, or what?
Sorry.
No, it's all right. No, mainly it's a media tour for now. We're doing our radio tour, and then we plan to sow our seeds here, particularly coming out of the UK, which we think the music is based from, and then we'd like to make a live tour later on. So we do the follow-ups on that later on. So just a few little gigs and mainly radio.
Well, you've made this little area of radio media very happy today. You've brought a smile to my face, and hopefully listening at home, you've enjoyed what you've heard so far. We are going to hear one more song from you guys. You're going to play us another live song. And this has been influenced by the events of yesterday and last night, I think.
Yeah. You want to say anything about it?
Yeah, this song is called Stay With The Light, and it's actually one of the last tracks on the new album, The Eye of Telos, which we are releasing at the moment. But we felt that it offers people hope. It offers people, when we get so misaligned or lose track of where we are in life, it's really great just to remember who you are and remember that you're not forgotten. Stay with arms on your blade. So don't you stop trying to touch the sun, and you'll be okay. Stay with the light, stay with the times you elevate before they run out. Stay with the light and stay with the chance to make that straight and right. Stay with the light and stay with the times and know that I won't be far away. No, I won't let you fade. Stay with the light, stay with the times you ran away before they run out. And stay with the light, and stay with the chance to make it back straight and right. Stay with the light, and stay with the times and know that no, I won't be far away. No, I won't let you fade. No, I won't be far away. Little star, I won't let you fade.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Well done. That was Jane, Tina, and Frank, collectively known as Perfect Blue Sky. We wish you every success with your forthcoming media tour, and we hope to see you in Essex performing real soon. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
It is BBC Essex with Steve Scruton in for Tony Fisher. Let's break off for just a moment. Nick Hallicker joins us with a news flash.
Yeah, we've got some news just in from the family of the actor Sir Roger Moore, and coming in from his family, Sir Roger Moore, best known for playing James Bond, has died at the age of 89. He played the famous spy in 7 Bond films, including Live and Let Die and The Spy Who Loved Me. Sir Roger's family confirmed the news on Twitter just a short while ago, saying he had died after a short but brave battle with cancer. The statement from his children read, "Thank you, Pops, for being you and for being so very special to so many people." The family says that there'll be a private funeral in Monaco. So that's news coming in from the world of entertainment. The actor Sir Roger Moore, who's best known for playing James Bond, has died at the age of 89. More on that coming up in the news at 3.
Nick, thank you very much for that. And it's interesting that we're just about to start our flashback going back to a year gone by. And certainly in our year in question today, which you have to try and guess, Roger Moore was so prominent, so big on our TV screens.
Flashback. What was the year?
Sorry to bundle past.
Don't worry, I have stuff everywhere. For the rock concert.
So off we go then. Which year are we taking you today?
All right.
Well done, fellas.
Well
Girls,
done.
thank you so much for the CD.
That's
oh,
okay.
sweeties
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
feeling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks a lot.
Really
Thank
good
you.
luck
We had a
with
really good
everything.
time.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Don't forget your phone.
No, no. I
Smiling
would.
away.
Is it okay to take a selfie with you? All of us?